Welcome. I've had a week's vacation, but I'm back. And one of the things I looked at, I've really been involved in trying to find a Linux distribution that's really gamer friendly. And my first try at it is a Sparky Linux GameOver edition, a special version of Sparky Linux, which is a Debian install. And you can see it comes with an LXDE style desktop and open box. My menu's up here in the left hand corner, and you can see it comes loaded with a lot of games right off the bat. And you'll need a 6 gigabyte USB drive really to install Sparky Linux GameOver edition onto your computer, because it's over 4 gigabytes of data off the initial install. It doesn't come with an Office suite, but it does have Firefox transmission for your torrenting, has Steam already installed. Very easy to install an Office suite should you want it. Sound and video. It came with Record My Desktop. I added Voco Screen just to get that on there. It does come with a fair amount of system tools. And let's stop in and talk about this. It has the apt installers. That's kind of nice. But it has this apt-us Gamer. apt-us Gamer. And taking a look at that, you can see that it really lets you install a lot of game emulators, early game emulators. And that's kind of nice. And of course there's Steam if I wanted to install it. So that's a pretty nice feature. Let's get back out of that. Take a look back here. And for the file manager, it's nothing special, but it does do the job. And really the focus of the distribution is to allow the resources to play the game rather than to give you neat, nifty window managers and window manager special effects, things like that. Now, one of the really neat things about Sparky Linux GameOver Edition, and what drew me to it, was, you can see it comes with wine, is that it comes with a low latency kernel. And what does a low latency kernel do? Well, in theory, the low latency kernel will kind of reduce your ability to multitask very quickly and apply more of your resources to your primary application. So if you're trying to run, say, Call of Duty Black Ops through Steam, it's going to try and put most of the computer's assets, resources, into actually running that. And I've seen where people have successfully got up and are running Skyrim, for example, and it looks very good. I haven't yet been able to duplicate that, but I'm going to give it a good try. And that'll probably be the future subject of future videocasts. The other thing I didn't show you real quick is just the preferences. It comes with a lot of different preferences that you can set up: firewalls, LXD menus, monitors. I installed the NVIDIA, and just a word about that is NVIDIA never seems to install very easily for me on Sparky Linux. There is a program in System Tools, I believe. Let's see, device. No, maybe it's in Preferences. Did I miss it? Yeah, Device Driver Manager. And I never seem to get that to work, so I always end up installing NVIDIA either through the console or through Synaptic Package Manager. And this being a Debian install, you can easily put in and use the Synaptic Package Manager to install programs if you don't like the apts. In fact, I put it up here on my panel as a default. So it is overall a very interesting version of Sparky Linux, and if you're into gaming, I recommend you maybe give it a try. And I think it bears a lot of potential. I really like the idea of the low latency kernel, and I just need to understand it a little bit more and tweak it better, I think, to get it to work. But it does play the games quite well, and but it doesn't play it better than, say, Manjaro. And I think that's probably on my end operator error. I'm not tweaking it as well as I should, which maybe makes this not a very beginner-friendly program. But if you're a gamer, you're usually a little more sophisticated. You can get into the nuts and bolts of the distribution and tweak it to run the games you want. So that's Sparky Linux GameOver Edition. A moderate thumbs up for the more advanced user. And something I'm going to be experimenting more with in the future. Thanks for watching.